primary issue our group has identified in regards to Qantas is its inferior customer service considering the airline's high prices. Currently, consumers perceive Qantas's prices to be the same as competitive airlines, yet the quality of Qantas as customer service is significantly worse. The aim of our marketing strategy is to shift consumers' perception of Qantas's quality in the right way, ultimately solidifying a positive brand image of Qantas's customer service in the autobiographical memory of consumers.
Unmotivated, inconsistent, and disinterested were all adjectives used by interviewees to describe Qantas's customer service. In comparison, interviewees rated the service of other competitors such as Emirates and Singapore Airlines to be higher than Qantas. Competitor crew members will often conduct welfare checks and offer a range of complimentary products without even being asked. Moving along, now we're going to talk about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. There are 5 stages to this. There is physiological, safety, social, egoistic, and self-actualization. The consensus of all interviewees is that airlines offer onboard meals and reputable safety, ultimately achieving the first 2 Maslow levels of needs. These include physiological and safety needs. Therefore, premium airlines like Qantas must satisfy a customer's social needs via the customer service, which is responsible for creating an intimate connection between the brand and the customers themselves.
According to the IBIS report of 2019, Qantas had a domestic market share of 59%, which means that they are a key player in the Australian airline market. Therefore, our new campaign will not target new customers, but instead those Australians who regularly travel with Qantas. From our primary research, we got to know that the attitude of the existing Qantas customers was passable, some customers using more colourful words to describe Qantas.
Enough negativity! I bet you're wondering, so what's the solution? Excellent question. We think that the best solution is to ask people candidly, hey, what can we do better? We want to know what existing Qantas customers liked and disliked about Qantas' customer service. By taking their feedback to heart, we intend to acknowledge and address the negative attitudes of Australians in our campaign to make it personally relevant to the target audience. We want to show that Qantas truly cares about its dear, loyal customers and truly wants to do their best, ultimately creating a brand personality of sincerity for Qantas.
Our marketing campaign will be conducted in 2 phases. The first phase will utilize own media such as Qantas's Facebook and Twitter pages in order to engage and interact with our customers. We will then use sentimental analysis to gauge consumers' attitudes towards Qantas's customer service. Members of Qantas's frequent flyer program will be sent a direct email asking them if they currently have any issues and if there is one thing Qantas's customer service can improve upon. This will help Qantas gain information into improving their customer service, adding value to the service. As you can see here, Qantas's help option doesn't appear to be visible on the web page. Do you see it? Well, if you haven't, it's right there. We want that to be readily accessible so that people have an easier time contacting customer support.
In the second phase of our marketing campaign, Qantas will be taking advantage of paid media, with the likes of social media, TV, and radio advertisements in order to drive awareness about our marketing campaign. In our designed advertisement, Qantas will be implementing 2-way messaging in order to directly acknowledge and address the negative attitudes of the target audience that was gathered in the first phase of this campaign. Qantas will be extracting direct quotes from customers and demonstrate how they intend to improve themselves based on their feedback. Furthermore, earned media will be used to amplify the awareness of our campaign, as well as to enable Qantas to directly engage with the target audience after the advertisement has been launched. Again, sentimental analysis will be used to monitor consumers' word of mouth and to see if there has been a change in consumers' attitudes from the first phase of our marketing campaign. Reflective of the theory of reason action model, the objective of our marketing campaign is to change consumers' evaluation of Qantas's customer service and influence their attitude to the point where Qantas's customer service is perceived as superior against competitor airlines. By changing consumers' attitudes, we hope to influence their behavioral intentions and ultimately their behavior. This campaign will improve the position of Qantas's brand in the consideration set for consumers when they think of booking their next flight. We expect customer loyalty to increase for Qantas from this campaign so that they can retain, if not increase, their current market share in the domestic airline market.